Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
Welcome back to another episode of Wrath and Story. I'm the Imperial Scribe of this vessel, the Flexible Demeanor, and it is my pleasure to document the many adventures of J. Jones, Andrew Dickinger, and their Servo Skull companion, Daniel Fernandez. When you last left them, our boys were scrambling to find any way off this mysterious future Terra. But their escape was prevented by a swarm of Tyrant Star Servo Skulls, culminating in a face-to-face meeting with yet another Tyrant Star, and future Andrew himself. Can our boys, now heavily wounded, survive this climactic battle? Let's find out.
All right, Daniel, you're back on. This is all about to hit the fan, I feel like.
Yeah, there's a big nasty you and a jerk me and a temple, and we're kind of not in a great shape at the moment.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so. I'm on one wound right now. I'm not feeling too hot.
Okay, so
They're very polite in letting us have this conversation really quick.
I know.
Yeah, quick huddle up.
I know that I can't hack myself because I would have prevented and thought about hacking myself and then also counter-hacking the hacking, so then that's not going to happen.
Yeah, can't counter-hack yourself. And Daniel, I think, probably isn't allowing that again either.
I mean, he's like a dark star or something. I don't know what's going on with that.
He's like some sort of Tyrant Star
God thing.
Yeah, it's not good.
And how many wounds you got left?
I'm at 5. I only got a little banged up.
Yeah, I got 1. I don't know how effective we're going to be at fighting what is essentially a god Servo Skull and a robot abomination of yourself.
Okay, well, just...
I mean, the Servo Skull is just a skull. I think it's just more that it's tied to a larger evil network or whatever.
Well, last time we destroyed it, it just made more of them, and they bit the hell out of me.
This is true. Yes.
It was like lots of skulls making bigger skulls.
Yes, it's very 40K.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as we destroy that Servo Skull, there's just going to be a whole bunch more of them.
All right, well, I've been holding on to this for a long time.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the right time to use this. I feel like we need a little bit of the boost. I wasn't exactly told where it came from, but... All right, well, I'm going to use it.
Your campaign card?
This is a campaign card. Gifts of Chaos.
Oh, no. Was this the right time to... This is where we achieve our future evil selves. We're like, oh, yeah, I got this old gift of chaos
It's
in my
coming
back
full
pocket.
circle.
Oh, man.
The temptations of the warp are as wicked as they are varied. All heroes may gain 1 wrath.
Ooh.
Any hero who gains this wrath point must make a corruption test.
I think that's you, buddy.
Difficulty 2. So you don't want to gain a wrath?
No. I'm already pretty well corrupted at this point.
How much corruption do you have?
I got 4.
Okay. Well, it's just... Okay.
All right. I have 3 dice.
Daniel wants to bequeath terrible things on us when we get too high in corruption.
I have 3 dice. I need at least 2 successes. I didn't get any successes, so I gain a corruption point.
Nice.
All right.
I am now at 4.
The demon's got a little bit of your soul.
I mean, I feel like it came from a good place. I'm feeling good about it, you know? It's fine.
Yeah, you're good. You'll be totally good.
So how confident were you about fighting myself? Because I'm definitely thinking we're going to die.
We have to get into that temple. I mean, that's where the thing might be, right?
All right, well,
or at least some direction to get us to where it is.
Well, my plans, like, through F are pretty much gone.
Okay.
Do you have, like, a plan, like, Z?
I mean, my plan Z is to basically...
We should start using plans that use numbers, because plans with letters imply that we end after... Wait, how many letters are in the alphabet?
Z is definitely the last
letters?
one, for sure.
We should have more than 26
well,
plans.
in the human alphabet, in the Eldari alphabet, now we have, Z prime, we have Z second Zs, we have C brunch, so it's quite a few Zs.
I don't know if you understand Eldari culture as much as you think
Listen,
you
everybody,
do.
I'm pretty deep in the Eldari culture, right? Everything on me, all these accoutrements, I'm very well versed in it. Like this is a pouch that holds a bunch of
all right, Jay,
ninja stars.
Jay, it's about time you actually used something useful.
Yeah, well, all I've got useful is my guns and my body. I mean, I guess I could die again. Would that help everybody out? It worked that one time before. Wait a second.
Hold on. What time did it work? I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'm now just literally just trying to think like...
Remember that one time I threw myself into death and we closed that door a long time ago? On that one planet?
Oh, yeah.
You know, the only other time I died?
I guess that's a good point, yeah.
I guess you don't remember that as much, Daniel. It's pretty burned well into my memory, I
He's
can tell you that
already becoming
much.
the Tyrant Star.
I think of that as a different version of you.
What? It's still me in here.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
I've got amazing skin now, but it's still me.
I thought that was more of a darkly heretical version of you, whereas now you're more wrathful and glorious.
I mean, yes, that's a great description of who I am on a day-to-day basis.
I
but-
call that version JJ.
But listen. Like, that's not a terribly bad idea. Now, it sounds crazy, but follow me here. Andrew, see this thing on my belt? I've never actually
yeah.
used this thing. I mean, I don't want to have to use this thing.
Yeah, there's a reason you've never used it.
Yeah, I know. But I have to assume this has like a signal. Like, can you boost this thing's signal?
And I look up.
Yeah, right? Remember?
It is way easier to make it everybody else's problem.
I know, right? And that's kind of our MO, right? When one cannot do, make it someone else's problem.
Hold on a second. I don't think... Evil Me doesn't look like he's paying attention. I'm going to do a tech use check.
No. Before you get a chance to do that, Evil You and Evil Me are going to look and say like, okay, enough of the huddle, okay? Look, I'm trying to be nice. I was nostalgic for you guys, but I am the Tyrant Star.
You keep saying that, and I just,
And
whatever.
you will die.
You're gonna break our final huddle? I mean, we gotta believe that you guys are here to kill us, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is our last huddle. That seems like a little insensitive, Daniel, after all the times we've been together.
This evil version of Andrew is charging towards you.
Oh, man. Andrew, quickly, I'm gonna turn around, and I turn my back to evil Andrew to try to take the blunt of whatever's coming, so Andrew has at least a moment to do whatever he's trying to do here.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to go because they're interrupting your huddle unless you want to seize the initiative.
we
have a glory.
We have a glory to seize the initiative.
I'm going to use it.
All right, our last glory.
All right, I'm going to do a tech use check on this thing. What do I need to
Okay.
succeed?
So this is tricky what you're trying to do. This would be a difficulty 5 tech use check.
Well, I think it's maybe a good thing I gave myself that wrath, even though I got
Might
more
be the
corrupt.
time to re-roll it. Don't get any of that gross stuff in there. Your corruption.
Well, there's a little bit of gross stuff. I'm going to have to re-roll some dice.
Come
so you're
on.
going to spend your wrath?
I'm going to spend my wrath. I'm now back to 0 wrath. I just succeed. Holy shit. I re-rolled into a 6. I had 3 4s. That gives me just 5.
Yes!
Okay.
Nothing on the wrath die, by the way. It was just a 3. So
Okay, you got it.
all right, cool. Jay, this is going to hurt.
I know.
The Andrew is going to charge at you.
You might want to call it an android.
Oh, baby!
Aren't you also kind of a... Never mind.
A lot of zingers right before we're about to die. Classic us.
Daniel, you are far less impressed by that joke than you should be.
I think that earned him 2 wrath, just out of nowhere.
And the glory.
Wow! No? Oh,
Honestly, I find it hard to joke at a time like this.
that's fair. We're about to die.
You gotta look on the bright side of life. That's what that song taught me.
So this large, hulking, metallic Andrew charges towards you.
An android, you might say.
And it's waving out its multiple arms and claws and stuff and striking at you.
Striking at me?
Yes.
Oh. Or,
Well, actually, we said that Andrew was between you and it.
No,
right?
I turned my back to
Oh,
put
I'm
me
sorry, I
between,
misunderstood the situation.
Andrew and evil Andrew.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to hit you, and
Well, my defense is a 3, so...
okay. 12 armor piercing 2.
Well then, my resilience is an 8, so that means 6 would go through. So I'll go down to -5, which means I'm unconscious.
So there aren't any actually negatives. You just stop at 0. But you're at 0. If a single attack does more than double your maximum hit points, you're annihilated completely, but you're not annihilated completely at this situation.
That's good.
But he does need to start taking defiance checks.
He does need to make defiance checks, yes. But you don't do that right now. You do that at the beginning of your turn. Defiance check, you just roll a d6. On a 4 or higher, you succeed, and you stabilize, and you stop dying. On a 1, 2, 3, you continue to die. Then you have to make a second defiance check. If you fail that, you're considered like heavily injured. If you fail a third one, you're dead. If you roll a 6, you get back up with 1 hit point.
Yay.
But I also believe that if he gets hit, he automatically fails his defiance.
Yes,
check.
yes. If Andrew decides to, well, an evil Andrew.
Android, yes. We're calling it that.
You're also an
There's a hyphen in there.
Okay. So
as I'm going down unconscious, I do the classic, thumbs up as I'm going down. What? Just right to the ground.
Weird ass data slates. Okay. Well, Andrew already went. So I think the Servo Skull is going to go. This evil Servo Skull.
All right.
And it is going to, thankfully, he's just sort of a Servo Skull at this point. He could combine with the Tyrant Star or whatever the hell, but that hasn't quite happened yet. He's just gonna
nibble.
No, he has a gun built into him. He's a gun. So he's a gun Servo Skull. One of those fire extinguishers, I think, is just a gun now.
I glare at Daniel. Daniel, how dare you?
It's not my fault. I mean, it's sort of my fault, but not my fault.
I mean, clearly we are all responsible for our evil future selves.
No, I don't think that's the case. I think that's different.
You're the overlord of all the future selves. I believe you are responsible.
I am not that. No, yes, but no. I think me is like being corrupted by this weird thing. I don't think I'm the one who. It's like a parallax situation.
I don't know what that is.
It's an old data slate with an emotion called willpower.
I get a weird yellow feeling.
Yes, yeah. Everyone knows willpower is an emotion. So he's going to shoot at you with his gun skull las pistol.
It's a good thing my defense is so high.
Okay, ooh, that's 2 6s and a 5 and a 4. 6 to hit.
Yeah, that's way more than enough.
Okay, cool. So, how much damage? What is your defense?
My defense is 2.
Yeah, I don't know why I forgot that. Sorry. I'm
very slow.
Yeah. Okay, so he's going to push 2 6s.
Good.
Okay, and that's.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Okay, so you take 11 damage from this las pistol.
Any pen?
Pen 0.
Okay. Well, that means only 1 gets through because I have a resilience of 10.
Yeah.
So I will attempt to soak. I do succeed in... Wow, okay. I wish I rolled that for an attack roll. I do succeed in soaking. So I take... I am down 1 soak.
Yeah.
And I take 2 shock.
Yeah. Thankfully, all that happened was... Daniel was hoping to finish this off, and he just shot you with a little laser. Admittedly, you can't take too many more of those little lasers, but for now, you're...
I'll be fine.
All right.
I guess I have to act, because Jay is mound the flesh on the floor.
Yes. Yes. We'll get to Jay in just a moment to make his defiance check.
All right, well, Android needs to be destroyed. How many more times can I rhyme with this? Not many. I'm not good with words. All right, so I'm going to attack him. I think tried and true is the way to go. I don't think... Yeah, I'm going to do an all-out attack.
Okay.
Striking him with all my might. How dare you go against our plans, evil me. I think this is part of the plan. I'm whispering to Jay's corpse. Right, you're not corpseified yet. You're just a lump of unconsciousness.
Right.
I heard he can still hear me even though he's unconscious. All right, well, I don't know what his defense is, but I rolled a lot, and I rolled a 6 on my wrath die.
Defense is 3.
So I'm going to do mortal wounds.
Okay.
Or
critical.
a critical hit.
Yes. Okay,
How?
let me find the table.
I just look at him and I say, how fucking dare you? We made a self-agreement about the arms, limit to 2.
With yourself? You made
Yes,
this agreement?
It was a self-pact. I have multiple minds. Thank you.
Okay, well, roll 2 d6s, or a d66 essentially, to tell me what you get.
Red is the big number.
Okay.
32.
Okay, that is going to be a merciless strike. A blow to the foe's body steals the breath from their lungs, pulverizing innards with a nasty crunch. The target suffers 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I do my regular damage?
Yes.
Okay. Well, with a defense of 3, I'm able to push 2 6s, which becomes 4 6s because I have brutal.
Brutal.
Yeah, brutal. Which becomes 3 more damage. 13 pen 1.
13 pen 1. Okay. So it's going to soak that.
Okay. And remember, you take equal damage as you do shock. If you take damage.
Oh, yeah. So he has 12 resilience. 5 of that is armor.
That is not allowed, okay? I only have 10. He is not allowed to have 2 more than me.
Well, he
It's
does.
the arms! We made a self-pact. I don't like this.
Okay, so he has his shock is, or his soak is 6. So he's going to roll for that. Okay, he doesn't take any damage except for that mortal wound that you gave him. And he takes some shock damage. So let's go over... oh no, now he's going to strike at you.
Oh, no. I mean, he could just not do that.
He could do lots of things, but what he's going to do is he's going to hit you. However, you do notice when you hit him, you sort of, the one hit that you do sort of breaks the armor a little bit as part of your critical hit, and you look underneath his sort of armored whatever, and it looks like he's actually taken some damage already. Maybe when his ship blew up, he wasn't completely free of it or whatnot. So he is a little injured already. But he's still totally ready to murderize you.
Okay. Time. With the mortal wound.
Yeah.
Mortal wound is just a damage that you can't stop, right? But it's
Yeah.
still coming from the weapon,
It's still coming from the weapon,
which
yeah.
means you take 1 bonus shock damage.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, because shock one.
Roll a 1.
Let's see. That's a 6, a 5, a 5, a 5, a 4, and...
Yeah, I mean, that's
4.
that's way more than my defense.
Okay.
It's 2.
Okay, so he's going to push 1 6. And... you take 15 armor piercing 2.
What? Wow. Okay. Well, 5 gets passed, and I have to soak as much as I can. I soak 2 of it. So 3 damage goes through, and I'm out of shock. I'm at 2.
All right. Jay, would you like to make a defiance check?
Yes! Whoa. Oh, where the hell am I? I thought I heard Daniel's voice in the back of my head. Whoa. I haven't been unconscious today, at least I don't think so. Well, this is odd. Whoa. Okay. So I'm on the brink of death. Plans are going well. And I look to my left, and I'm in like a black void, and I see this like crystalline spider web like reaching out, like its web starting to come towards me and like pulsing. Oh, okay, that must be the crystal matrix or whatever it is. Yeah. That's good. And I feel like a pulsing around me, like a pulsing that I also feel outside of my body on my side. And I also look to the right, and I see something else in the void that's reaching at the same time as the spider web, and it looks like a purplish pink claw reaching out of the clouds of darkness towards me. Okay, that's not good. All right, defiance check. Come on, baby. I don't need to die. I just need to be mostly dead. So I need a 4+ here, right?
Yes.
That's a 6.
Which means you are 100% not dead.
Yes!
which actually might go against your plan.
Well,
but
the signals did go out.
yes. So you are actually going to pop up with 1 hit point because you rolled a 6.
So I think this claw is coming at me in the darkness, and the crystalline matrix like swirls towards me, and I just reach my hand out and grab it, and just like a shock to my system, like a just. Oh my God, Eldari hell or death is very scary.
Yes, it sounds like it. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Oh, hey, Daniel. Oh, shit. And I look up, and directly above me are 2 Andrews fighting each other over top of my body.
Okay, so you're up. Daniel, evil.
Now, I did get a 6.
Yes.
And that does bring me back to life.
Yeah.
But I did roll a 6 on my wrath die. Is that technically not a wrath roll? Because if it is, I get a.
It's not a wrath roll. You just rolled the 6.
Oh, okay.
You don't with the resilience. You just roll a 6.
Because to make a narrative declaration, you need glory, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, is it still my turn?
You know what? Sure, it's still your turn.
Sure. So, I want to use this. It's a campaign card.
We're using them up. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
It's time.
But
This is it.
it works. Because this is called insane bravery. In an age of insanity, look to the madman to show the way. And that's exactly what's about to happen right now. Because the plan is about to unfold. Because it says you are immune to fear and terror for the rest of the scene. You immediately suffer 1 corruption, so now I'm at 5. This is why I didn't want to take that corruption test before, because I had this card. So
5 is still nothing has happened to you. 6
but
is when
6 is when it gets nasty.
Yeah.
But here's the special part. The bottom says add 1 glory.
Okay, so you get
And I've got a glory. And I'm going to back up this bullshit dumb plan that we did, and I'm going to make
You're going to spend glory on it.
I'm going to
make it
spend
real.
glory to make a narrative declaration.
Okay.
And that narrative declaration is the signal that Andrew was boosting. The entire reason I went unconscious was my spirit stone. And as we all know, well, maybe not everybody knows, spirit stones capture the souls of dead Eldari so that Eldari can come by, swoop them up, and take them back to the Infinity Matrix.
And they don't get eaten by Slanesh.
So they get eaten by Slanesh, that thing that might have been in that black void. And the Infinity Matrix basically is their own version of heaven for Eldari because they can't go into real warp space because gods will try to eat them. So
man, this world fucking sucks.
It sucks. So my spirit stone, I had Andrew boost the signal because there might be other Eldari nearby on the planet. We followed a ship in particular to this planet. And my narrative declaration is his signal of a wounded Eldari with a spirit stone activating made it to their ship. And they are on their way to find a fallen brethren.
They're not only on their way, they are coming down like right now.
Yes!
They were right above the temple. That's their whole thing. They wanted to do something with the temple. It's unclear 100% what these guys are doing here. It's a little weird. They seem to not like you very much, but at the same time...
I don't care. All I need is them here to be a distraction.
As I said, it's way easier to make it everybody else's problem.
Indeed.
Yeah, these are the guys that you followed up. Man, things are getting really complicated. So, with your narrative declaration and the things that you set up, by boosting the tech, and not where I thought this was going to go, but this is legitimately an okay thing to do. And this evil Andrew that's standing over the injured Andrew and the injured Jay.
Yes, the android over the Andrew. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I'm going to push that point home.
You
Driving this joke forever.
What horse is so dead?
Hey, what kind of sound do you think a Pathfinder rifle makes? Do you even hear it?
It's
It's a laser weapon.
It's
so
a Ranger long rifle, and they're laser weapons.
It's be like a high-pierced hiss, probably.
Yeah. You probably wouldn't hear it until it hits whatever it's intending to hit.
Yes.
You'd hear the sizzle of air after it fires.
Yeah. Well, you hear some sizzling as 4 shots in unison fly towards this evil Andrew's face. Let's see how they hit.
Very good, very good, very good. Good shots. Good shot, boys.
Good shot, boys?
Good shot, boys. Good boys with good shots. And ladies.
Yeah, there might be ladies.
Good ladies and boys shooting.
There might be all ladies.
I will love it. as long as they kill him.
Wow, that's a lot of 6s on that attack. Okay, the first one
Yes,
definitely
my people!
hits.
I saw a 6 on the wrath die.
There was a 6 on the wrath die, which means
yes.
I have to... Hey, Jay, they're your people. You roll on the...
Hell yeah!
The critical hit table.
Red is the big die?
Yep,
Yeah.
red is a big die. That is, it's a 15.
Headshot.
All right! That's in line with my people.
Okay.
It's too bad he's not a psyker, because we know.
Target suffers an additional 2 wounds and is staggered.
2 mortal wounds?
No, just wounds.
Oh, okay.
No, not...
I was hoping. I figured a
No,
15
it's
wouldn't
the
get
high
there.
numbers that
Yeah,
get
I
you
know.
the mortal wounds.
I know.
Actually, it's just kind of all over the place, really. They're just kind of randomly
Shot
assigned.
one of his unnecessary extra antennae he probably had on his dumb android
There's
head.
at least 8 eyes on there. I mean, one of them
Wow.
is clearly gone.
Unnecessary.
Okay, so that shot is almost enough to kill it. And let's see if the other ones hit. They probably do. So that is a lot of damage, but this evil Andrew is still standing, if only barely. But let's see
Android.
about... In Android, it would have to be something that was built as an android. This is a modified human.
No,
like
there's
you
a
are.
there's a dash in there, a hyphen.
Well, while
And
you two argue about this, my
Roy.
people are going to keep on shooting.
That one's going to hit as well. Let's see here on the damage. Not a critical hit though.
Oh.
Yeah. No, that is going to destroy this evil Andrew.
Yes!
2 other shots go into the corpse as well, but just this thing is standing over you, and then 4 like little blasts of light and the smell of burning ozone after it flies through the air, as this Andrew is just blasted to bits.
I immediately start looting the corpse.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Also, the Servo skull, that jackass version of me, looks at you and says, I'm the Tyrant Star, assholes, and floats backwards to the portal. This is merely a setback.
Yeah, fuck you too, Evil Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of fucks towards you. That's a thing we say, right?
Yeah, it's our classic catchphrase.
Merely a setback.
As he
Sounds a lot
disappears-
like a retreat, Daniel. You don't think you can take us?
He's already through the portal.
Okay, we have got to get out of here. These people came to pick up one of their dead buddies. I'm not one of their dead buddies, and we shot at their ship earlier.
But
we gotta go.
We need the clue.
What clue?
We're at the temple. We need the clue for the pearl.
No, I know. I mean, we gotta get into the temple.
Well, like smoke bomb or something, and then we'll escape.
A smoke bomb? Let me check on my accoutrements.
I have
Do
a
I have
fire
a-
extinguisher.
Wait.
Oh yeah, Daniel's a fire extinguisher. It's like a portable smoke bomb.
He actually has a double-barreled fire extinguisher.
Oh my god, you're right. Let's launch that double-barreled fire extinguisher and get in this temple.
Here's a question for you, Daniel.
I thought you were looting the body. Is that what you're...
It looks like I'm looting the body. Can I find some kind of... Can I essentially do something with the reactor on the body and cause it to make lots of smoke?
Okay, I thought you were going to say explode. But yeah, I could definitely make a
We're-
lot of smoke and stuff.
We are very close to death. I don't want to make it explode.
Yeah, listen, we've enough times we have hurt ourselves by blowing up enemies near us. Let's not do this now. I'm at
all right.
1 health.
So I'm going to do a tech use check to see if I can just start making it belching smoke
Tech use 4.
for cover. Damn it. It didn't work.
Okay. That's...
Well, we still got those 2 fire extinguishers, so Daniel, blast them.
Let loose.
Okay.
It was inevitable.
Man, Daniel, you had a lot to let go of there. You were really pent up, buddy. I'm glad you finally got to release it all. You stressed?
Don't be gross. So we should probably run into that
Yeah,
temple,
we should
right?
get into this temple right now. Is there an opening into the temple?
There is.
Okay,
There's
good.
just like a door.
Oh, good.
Just like, not even a door, just like an archway.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So I sling Jay's arm over my shoulder and we limp into the temple because I'm also only at 2 wounds.
You
So
both have enough wounds that you could walk. You're.
I want to feel helpful.
I mean, yes. You're.
Yeah, I'll appreciate it. I'm at 1 wound, and I just got slashed in the back a whole bunch of times. Okay. So we're inside of the temple. Daniel, what do we see?
You see a map, or at least the pieces of a map, just like the one that you saw at the other temple.
Well, he sees it because it's a psychic map.
No, it's not a psychic map. It's just a physical, actual map on the ground.
Oh, it's a okay. So,
it's just like it's like carved into the stone. It's like,
that's convenient.
yeah, like the one before. Like you sort of realized that it was, but remember you were like sort of looking above and you saw it and you like took
Now
a
we know where
picture.
to look for these maps. Carved in the floors.
Yeah, now that you know what to look for, even if you seem to have forgotten.
Yeah, that is far more convenient.
You're looking around the room like, what do you see with your psychic mind? And I just point your head to the floor.
Yeah.
Just tip it slightly downward.
Wait, so do all psychics just look down?
Yeah. It always looks like they're praying or thinking deeply, but they're just looking at stuff on the floor.
Wow, your powers are lame.
Come on. It's all about misdirection. Floor misdirection. Anyways, take a picture.
Illusions.
Take a picture of this map and let's get the hell out of here.
I mean, I already did. I record everything.
Oh, right, of course. And so does Daniel, so I guess we're good to go. Is there another exit out of this temple other than the way we just came in?
Does not appear so, no. It looks like it's just sort of this little chamber.
Okay, I have an idea.
Yeah?
The Rangers had to have come down in some kind of ship.
Yeah?
Let's steal their ship.
What? They might have other Rangers on that ship.
It's worth the risk.
Okay.
You're an Eldar, right? You can talk your way in.
What? Wait a second. I don't look like them. I probably don't have the same insignias and things like that. Is there a way we can do this? Can I, like, handcuff you and do a classic, I arrested this evil guy and bring you onto a ship, and then we hijack said ship? That plan could
I
work.
was gonna do get help, but I guess that works.
We could do get help.
What is get help?
Yeah, you hold me in your arms, and then you throw me at them like I'm dying.
Yes.
Oh, wait a second. We could use that to get on their ship, right?
Yeah.
But there's a whole bunch of them. We would have to kill a whole bunch of Rangers.
I mean, we don't know how many are on the ship. They may
did
not
just save
There
us.
were 4 lasers that flew at him, so there might be 4 of. There's probably at least 4 of them.
Are
It
they
might
on
be
the ship,
only
though?
4 of them. Oh, I don't know who's on the ship.
They might have left the ship behind
Wait a
with
second.
only one person.
There is a portal.
An Eldari named Guybrush. I mean, I'm just saying.
There is a portal that goes to where Daniel went, so I don't know.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not go there. Wait, how heavy are you? Can I carry you?
No. I am way too heavy for you. I'm also in power armor.
Oh, yeah.
You did get that power armor.
Damn it.
I could definitely lift you. You cannot lift
I figured
me.
I could wrap you in my chameleon cloak and pretend you're like a dying Eldari and try to carry you back to the ship.
I mean, you can mostly wrap me. I don't know how long the illusion will last. And then I can throw you at them.
I could put the chameleon cloak around you, and maybe if you cover your face, you could look like me. No, that's not how chameleon cloaks work.
Make awareness checks.
Damn it.
Difficulty 3. No, not these guys.
I was gonna
Difficulty
say.
6.
Yeah, it's my people. All right, I've got an actual 7 on this, so I could pass if I rolled exceptionally well.
I do not pass. I rolled a 4.
Dang it, I got a 5. So close on 7 die roll. That was pretty good.
So while you're in the middle of your conversation about, oh, maybe I could hide myself a chameleon cloak, maybe we could steal their ship, there is a pair of Eldari rangers, Farseers, something or other, seem like scouts of some sort,
Farseer is very different than a scout. Is it a scout?
I don't know what these things are called. They
Okay.
got sniper
Well,
rifles.
let's hope it's not a Farseer
Rangers are
that
Pathfinders.
really enjoys it.
Pathfinder. Look, I don't know. I'm a
It's
human
okay, Daniel.
robot.
It's okay, Daniel. You freaked me out there for a moment that you said a Farseer was in this room.
No, it's not. Oh, those are the witches, right?
Yeah, the really good ones.
Okay, no, it's not one of those. I'm sorry. I'm getting really weird because these two are right here, and they
If it was a Farseer, we might as well just curl up into a ball.
or beg.
Yeah, pretty much. That's our only move at this point.
Well, it might still be your only move because you have 2 Eldari that have arrived into the area,
Right.
and are pointing rifles at you.
Oh, hello there. And I put my arms up in the air. Andrew, put your arms up.
Get a help!
Hey, it's me, the Eldari who called for help. How you doing?
You defiled this sacred place.
Well, we didn't defile it. We were getting defiled outside by those 2 bad guys, and you shot that one, which was incredible. Great shot, by the way. I would know. I'm a pretty good shot myself. If you can't tell, I've got a little rifle. It's not important. What is important, though, is that one of them got away. I'm not saying that you missed, but you did miss. One of them did happen to sneak out. So
Should we be antagonizing?
no, I'm not antagonizing. I'm gonna bring it back around. But I think if we work together, we might have an idea of where he went. And I know you don't want any of these, these human
Defilers.
Monkai is what they call them. Monkai running around.
Monkai.
Yeah, Monkai. That's what I said. That's what I said. We don't want any of these Monkai running around here and defiling our sacred temples.
Make another.
Should I make a? There's a persuasion.
So we'll do that in a second. But the other two are up to something in here, and I want to. Is there like I think it would just be awareness again.
It would be awareness.
Yeah, it's just going to be an awareness 4 check.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not rolling well.
Holy shit. That was incredible. Oh my god. I rolled 3 6s, and one of them was on my wrath die.
Okay. One of them was on the wrath die, huh?
Yeah. Hey, look. I'm a Pathfinder. I know about the shady, weird shit people get. I'm all about that tricky stuff. So what are the tricky Pathfinders doing around this room?
So you notice that they are setting up explosives of some sort all around the area on key structural points around this temple.
Oh, they don't want anybody to find this temple. Are they setting them near us?
I mean, they're setting them in this room to cover up the map, it seems.
Okay, that's not good.
But you do have that bonus 6, so you could do something with that. Or maybe we need to figure out something to do with that.
Or you can give us a glory.
I can give us a glory, which I would like to... what should I do with a bonus 6 right now? A couple things.
You could narrative declaration them to give us a ride on their ship.
That's
more
a
than hell of a declaration.
That's not really a narrative declaration.
Your narrative declaration is, and then we're back on the flexible demeanor.
And then we're black. Oh man, what a trip that was! Those guys are great at playing cards. Can you believe it?
Hey,
Lost
man.
all my money.
It's easier to ask forgiveness than it is permission. I mean, we could just, Just thought we could just do it.
No, I don't think we could do that. I will hold on to the glory so we can have it in case we want to make a narrative declaration later. I don't think I can get any more information other than I see them planning explosives.
Yeah, they're planning explosives around this area. They're doing it quietly, but not that quietly. They're not super concerned because you're just too dumb. Monkai, well, you're sort of a Monkai. You're weird.
I'm not a Monkai. I am of the Eldari people. Hey, so I see that you guys are definitely very busy right now, so we'll take this conversation outside. I think that would make the most sense, because we probably need to, I don't know if you've thought about this, get rid of this temple, because there's some key information in here. So if we could just, wipe it out, that would probably be a good deal.
You need to make a persuasion check to get them to listen to you at all.
Perfect.
Mr.
But I don't have a
Fake
negative
Eldar.
now because they are my people.
That is technically correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
not racist against me. All right, so I've got an 8 on persuasion. What's my difficulty?
5.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I passed. Pretty well, actually. I got a 8. I did roll one of my wrath die, so I do pass, but there's some kind of complication. Is it possible... Gosh, what is the complication?
I think I know what the complication is.
Okay, what's the complication?
You are led out of there. You succeed. Yes, come. And they're leading you out of there. You're still at gunpoint, both of you. And you can tell that they're actually trying to figure out what to do with you. They're probably just going to kill you, Andrew. But they're trying to figure out what to do with you, Jay.
How many of them are there once we get out there?
There are 4 of them.
Okay.
Yes. They're very skilled for Eldari, warriors, and you are 2 injured Monkai. And then the portal that Daniel went through begins to glow again.
Oh.
And 10 hollow men come out, as well as Daniel floating above them.
Oh, no.
I might just start running.
What do? You just start running.
And there's,
gonna
what are
start
those,
running.
4 Pathfinders here?
There are 4 Pathfinders, yes.
Well, you know what time it is, and I look at you, and we just run.
I look at the Pathfinders and I say, look over there at the hollow men, and then run the other direction.
Okay, so we just start sprinting the opposite direction of the hollow bed.
Okay, well, you're both going to get 1 shot at you from these guys.
Man, just a sore loser, sending a whole bunch of Holomen in to clean up instead of himself. That is just not cool, Daniel. Future Daniel, not you, Daniel.
Well, he did technically come through. He just didn't come through alone.
Yeah, he's there.
Oh.
Yeah.
You suck, Daniel! And just running.
You're a terrible poopy star.
He lifts up his little servo hands, and they're not really hands, they're just more claws, but he just sort of points one up on both of his claws. He's trying to give you the finger. I know that's not really how it works. He doesn't really have fingers, but he's definitely giving you
You're
the
not
finger.
succeeding. You suck at everything.
As we're just running into the underbrush.
But the Eldari that have you at gunpoint are going to try to shoot at you.
The Eldar are going to try to shoot at us?
Yeah, those were the ones that are going to shoot it. Look, you rolled a 1 on your rat die. You didn't roll a 6 on your rat die. This is a bad situation.
So I talked them into getting me out of the temple, but they were just going to execute us on the lawn, huh?
Probably Andrew, at least.
Oh, okay. So all these shots are going at Andrew?
Wow. If there was a bus, I just got hit, and it's not off of being
Just
on
threw
top.
you right under that bus.
You are right next to them, so it's a little bit different with their kind of guns that they...
Yeah, they don't get penalties because they're too close with a long rifle.
Well,
no,
I don't
that's
think,
not a thing.
I don't think they can. I don't think they can aim when they're that.
They
close.
can't. They don't have time to aim anyway because they're just going to get a shot off real
They're just
quick.
gonna do, well, we'll just execute these guys.
Yeah.
Do we have an additional defense because Holomen appeared just as?
I will reduce their ballistic skill.
All right.
So this first shot, are they both against me, or is it just one?
No, 1 and 1.
All right.
That one got a 1 on its rat die.
Perfect.
So it's long rifle
Jams.
Like that's
Yeah.
how it works. The rifle jams.
Ha ha!
So you're okay, Andrew.
I was
no.
hacking into it.
No,
Wink.
you were.
Sure you were. At least that's what I believe. I was like, damn, he's good.
Okay, and this one looks like it might hit you, Jay.
Oh no. I have a defensive 3.
Yeah, this was gonna hit you, Jay.
Oh. Well,
Looks like I will be carrying you after all.
there we go.
You take 10 damage, but they don't get to add any bonus damage or their sniper ability or anything. You just take 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. Well, I have a defense, and by defense, I mean a resilience of 8. So I'm going to try to soak. I have 4 soak left.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to soak all of that. Oh, boy. Because I have to. Yes! Okay, I got a 4 and a 6. So I soaked the 2 additional damage.
Okay.
So, but I'm now down to 1 shock left.
1 shock, 1 wound.
1 shock, 1 wound. The way I roll, baby.
I'm at 0 shock 2 wound.
Okay, so I move quickly as he fires, because I noticed first I see him shoot at Andrew, and the gun jams, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, shit. And I look back, and I see the other rifle pointed at me, and I move right before it hits me,
Yeah.
and then all the hollow men are happening.
Yes, the hollow men are charging towards the Eldari, and you guys are just running into the ruins of Earth, but not really Earth, the
Yep.
sort of fake Earth that Daniel built to spook you out. This whole thing is getting incredibly complicated and weird. Where exactly are you two running?
Well, I
to?
know exactly what we're running, Daniel, because I heard, oh, was that in the distance, a narrative declaration? You know what? Those Pathfinders probably parked their ship somewhere around the corner here, don't you think, Andrew?
Yeah, I definitely think it was nearby.
Probably. So narrative declaration, spending that glory. There is a Pathfinder Eldari ship nearby that we're running towards.
Yeah, you do it. You find the ship.
Are
It's
there
right there?
are there any, before we turn the corner and immediately reveal ourselves, are there any guards?
No.
Damn it, I wanted to do get help. We've never done get help.
It's okay. There might be a pilot on the ship. We don't know.
Okay, so we walk towards the ship. Is
Yeah.
the door open?
No.
All right, so we go up to the edge of the ship. Do we know how to open this ship?
We should probably describe the ship a little bit.
They're all smooth and got
Sleek.
unnecessary bumps on them and
They
things
don't
like that.
actually land, they just hover.
Yeah, it's a hovercraft.
No, it's sure, whatever. You're narrative declaring all sorts of stuff.
No, well,
here.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can tell you, Eldari tech don't have like landing gear. They all
I guess,
have like
I guess it would
They
be
just
hovering over
hover.
the ground.
they're all
yeah.
hovering grav technology, so
Yeah, I
everything
guess.
just hovers.
Yeah. Okay.
Could it be a wave serpent? That's a transport ship. Look, I'll also take a fire prism. I'll also take a falcon.
Wave serpents can't go through space, can they?
They can
To
eventually
a certain
go in
extent,
space.
short range. That's if the big ship is in space, they can come down in a wave serpent.
Well, this is a modified wave serpent for longer range space travel.
Okay.
because which means, unfortunately, instead of having a turret on top of it, it has like additional life support systems and stuff.
Man.
Yes.
But it does have a twin shuriken catapult on the bottom.
It does have twin shuriken catapults on the bottom.
A tiny turret to use.
But also, it's floating just a little bit above the ground, and the doors are closed. What do you do?
Well, let me go up to this bad boy and play with the pad on the outside. God, do I even have tech? I don't think I do.
I mean, I should probably try and get into this.
Yeah, I'm
thing.
just trying to see if I can identify any sort of symbols. Andrew, I think this is the pad right here. I'm just pointing to like a clear, like, just flat plate.
No, it's definitely the thing underneath that actually has, buttons.
Yeah, that's what I was pointing at, though.
That's the display.
To lead you to it. You got it.
We'll just go with that.
Yeah.
You're delusional from blood loss.
I did almost die.
All right, so I'm going to attempt a tech use check this.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, difficulty. It would be difficulty 3, but because it's Eldari tech, you're not familiar with Eldari tech, it's be difficulty 5.
I mean, sometimes you just got to brute force it.
That's how you get around Eldari technology, brute forcing it.
You said it was 4, right?
No, it was a 5.
I only got a 4.
Okay, I'm going to go by the window. And there's an open glass on the front where the pilot can lean out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, like, hold my side. I am bleeding.
Yeah.
And see if there's a pilot on the inside and just, like, briefly, like, pop my head around, like, and wave. Just show, like, the tips of my head. My Eldari face. I'm going to take my helmet off and just wave as if to help. Is there a pilot in there?
There is not a pilot in there.
Damn it.
Actually, the reason you were not able to get in is because this thing was like sort of sealed. Like, this is, if it was just a pilot inside, you'd probably be able to open it, but it has like protocol set up so nobody could get to the ship that they left here. Actually, it does seem kind of weird that they don't have a pilot inside. Why wouldn't they leave I mean, unless they are in like they're desperate to have more troops or something like that. This is not something the Eldari would normally do.
Huh, that's odd. What do we think here? Do we think there's something wrong with this ship?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. You and I, with our life support systems on, can both survive in the vacuum of space.
What?
We can just bash through the screen, the glass on the front, and get in that way.
Why would we do that?
Because we can't get in the back door.
Do you think you can break the glass on the front of this ship
The one that's designed to survive in space?
and take, this is a wave serpent. It's a troop transport.
I mean, those little, ghost men were tearing apart an Imperial destroyer.
This is Eldari. This is, meaningful, good tech. We can't just bash our way
Wow.
through
You're not
that
one of the
is
ghost men.
That is just hateful.
It's not hateful. I'm supporting my people.
They're not even your people.
They make good shit, all right?
You don't even know that.
You actually see that you hear the sound of an explosion rock the planet.
Okay, that's good. And by good, I mean very bad.
That means they're coming back. So Daniel, I know I failed the first time, but I have a better feel for it now. Can I attempt another tech use check?
Unless you have some sort of thing that is changing your situation besides you feeling better about yourself.
I mean, that's a big change.
There will be additional difficulties, or it may even be impossible.
Life is a state of mind.
Wait. What can I use a cunning check to see if what I know about Eldari technology, if there's a better way to hack this ship or open it up?
Yeah, because you're a master. I mean, yes, sure, go ahead. You know all about the Eldari.
Cunning. It's more of looking at the situation and trying to figure out a better way to do it.
Difficulty 4.
Okay.
Don't roll a 1 on your wrath die.
That's a 4 and not a 1 on my wrath die. That's 2 4s and 2 5s. So my cunningness would be that on wave serpents there's like side doors that you can get into the pilot side, but there's also a giant transport door on the back where the troops actually drop out. We could try that door.
All right, let's try that door.
Just try another door. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because the pilot door was sealed off.
They probably have like more security next to the pilot, I feel.
Let's hope so. And go to the back door.
Difficulty 4 on the back door.
See, there's where the 4 is.
There's where that sweet 4 is.
Damn it.
Don't fail me now, Tech.
I failed again. I am not rolling well at all.
Jeez, do we have a wrath?
No.
No, we don't have a wrath, do we? Now use that narrative declaration. Whoops. Well, we got this ship that we can't get into.
Make awareness checks.
I swear we'll get into the ship eventually.
We'll figure it out. A door, our greatest enemy.
I got a 4.
Oh, there you got your 4.
Don't rub it in.
I got a 5. I did get one of my wrath die, but I did get a 5.
Okay. You notice the Eldari that are falling back towards the ship.
Ah.
You see only one of them.
Wait, we can hide.
Yes.
Wait till he opens the door.
Same idea.
But the one on your wrath die
Yeah.
is... Apparently more hollow men came out of the portal behind those guys, which is why they're able to overwhelm them. There are about 40 hollow men chasing after this guy now. Yes.
Okay. That's a lot of hollow men.
Wait. Can we yell at him to open the door remotely, get inside, and then leave him behind?
Just wait until he opens the door and then we sneak inside.
How close are the hollow men to him?
He's faster than the hollow men. They're lurky, jerky, zombie robot things.
Okay. I'm going to throw my chameleon cloak like over myself to cover me to look like I'm just a pathfinder like them. I mean, I am, but to cover my...
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not a pathfinder.
But it's to cover my insignia on my armor so he can't see what race I'm from.
Yeah.
Because they all wear chameleon cloaks, and chameleon cloaks are meant to blend into the environment. So all they're going to see at the front of the ship, like laying down, like covering fire for him, is a cloak with covering, like giving me the cloaking of the ground and a long rifle.
I have an idea to add on to that. I take, since I'm badly injured, I take oil and blood and put it on the put a smear of my hand on the keypad and then lay down on the ground and smear it all over my face and stuff like you killed
Pretend
me.
like you're dead, yeah. Perfect. All right, this is a great plan.
I'm a machine brain. I shut down all systems, so I literally don't move.
So I'm going to lay down some covering fire on the hollow men behind this pathfinder.
Okay, you could do that. Andrew, I'm going to need you to make a deception or some sort of test to disguise yourself as dead.
Before Andrew does that, I'm going to help him as well.
Okay.
Because I'm going to cover him with some of the oil and things so it looks like I got some of it on my hands, like I killed him. So I'm going to help with his deception check.
Okay.
Oh, I'm also going to take my shock maul, and with one of the bullet holes I already had on it, I'm going to slightly electrify the oil in the bullet hole so it looks like I was recently shot.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, I'm going to roll for the deception check. What is the check?
Oh, well, because you're doing it for him.
Yes,
the difficulty,
it's going to be harder.
Difficulty is going to be 4.
Okay. Well, I have 9 in deception, so here we go. Don't roll bad. No, I rolled decently enough. That's that's easily passes. And I can push some 6s.
Do I have to roll as well?
No, he did it for you.
Okay, good.
So
I have one.
Cover you in the oil, drop you on the ground, throw the chameleon cloak over me to cover my body, and just see the ranger long rifle sticking out.
Don't move.
I mean, I shut off systems, so I don't move.
And I'm going to lay down some covering fire. Do you want me to roll for ballistic skill?
There are so many hollow men that it doesn't matter.
I'm just
even
firing
if,
into the crowd of them.
Yeah,
I just want him to see that I'm firing into the hollow men.
Yeah, you don't need to roll for that. You could just take some shots.
Yep.
And as this Pathfinder is running towards you, do you say anything or do you just continue to fire?
No, I just continue to fire a nod. He's going to pick up that I don't have an accent and I don't know how to speak Eldari very well. So I'm just going to nod. And if he's trying to, I'm going to look at him as he comes up and I'm going to point to the side of my helmet as in to tap it like my communicators down.
Okay.
Can I make a deception check on that?
Yes, difficulty 3.
Okay. Just to be like, sorry, I can't talk to you through our normal channels, basically, like communicators out. All right. Oh, thank God. I was just watching the wrath die, to be honest. I'm like, don't be a 1. No, I super passed. That's like an 8 almost.
Okay, so he runs up. He sort of steps over you, Andrew, and keys in a couple of numbers on the keypad, and the door opens up.
Okay, as soon as he steps inside, I back in, and I drag Andrew's body into the ship as well. Just not winking at you, Andrew, as if to be like, don't do anything. So I drag his body into the ship as he closes the door to the wave serpent.
All right. He looks at you, you don't actually know the gender of this person. They look at you and say something to you in Eldari.
And I tap the side of my helmet as if I can't hear anything.
Okay. They take the helmet off.
Yep.
There is an Eldari man underneath it.
Yep.
And he says something else to you in Eldari.
Yep. I take my helmet off, and I pull out my shuriken pistol and put it right to him and say, yeah, I'm sorry, man. This is This is gonna be a hijack situation. But good news is you get off the planet.
And while he's distracted, I reactivate my system, stand up, and grab him from behind with the shock maul to his throat. Well, Daniel, I think we'll shut you down for a while. We have a little talk with our friend here.
And get off this planet.
Thanks for listening to this grimdark tale. It appears our boys may have found their ticket off-world. But what of the Tyrant Star and the Hollow Men swarming around them? Tune in next time to find out. Special thanks to Daniel Fernandez for inserting his soul into a servo skull and helping these two as Game Master. And if you've enjoyed this episode, why not leave us a rating and review on iTunes? It would be most appreciated. Our theme song was composed by Kyle Fryer. You can check out his music on SoundCloud. Music in this episode was produced by Kevin MacLeod of Incomptech.com. You can find the track listing and credits in the show notes. Are you interested in more episodes of Wrath and Story? And I don't mean what we have here on our regular feed. I'm talking about secret episodes. I'm talking about bonus adventures. Well, for more content and these bonus episodes, check out our Patreon. Every pledge helps to support the show and unlock new and exciting opportunities. You can check out other similar podcasts on partialarc.com, such as Roll to Seize, a podcast all about the wargame Warhammer 40k and its universe. You can tune into Roll to Seize every final Wednesday of the month. And if you're looking for another actual play podcast with plenty of humor and adventure, check out Friday Night Quests, a podcast much like Wrath and Story, but set in a fantastical and equally hilarious world of Dungeons and Dragons. There you may recognize the familiar voice of Jay Jones, and occasionally you'll hear Andrew and Daniel drop by the show as well, along with many more ridiculous and wonderful characters. Definitely check it out. Of course, you can always follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. And if you have any questions for Daniel and the boys, send them an email at wrathandstory@gmail.com. That's with the "and" spelled out. We may even answer them on one of our next episodes, so stay tuned. Until next time, goodbye.